What is up, guys? Euclid Gamer back here with you again, and today I'm going to start. I think I'm just going to start today with a little something different than what I've been doing so far. I'm just going to try and do a playthrough of World of Tanks. It's actually one of my favorite PC games. Number one, I got into it early because obviously it was free. Number two, because I kept coming back to it because the replay value on this game is awesome. Not everybody likes it. A lot of people are more into a little bit more realistic warfare. That's where War Thunder comes in. It's also a great game. A good friend of mine actually, who goes by the gamertag Redbeard, he actually plays it a lot and he prefers it to this game. But I'm more the fast-paced arcadey gamer when it comes to these ground vehicle and armored, whatever, these tank games, we'll just call that. So we'll go ahead and get started on this game, and we'll see how horrible I do. So yeah, if you know anything about World of Tanks, you already know what tanks are what they can do, and everything else. I am definitely not teacher material, I'm not instructor material, and I'm not the greatest gamer. I'm sure that if we look at my stats right now, which we're not going to, I definitely am not, you know, the highest on the list. But I also have my fair share of good games as well. We're going to start the game off with, let's start it off fun. Let's start it off with a tier 1. No. I'm going to go with the BT7. It's fast, it's fun, and it's reliable. So hopefully this video is coming through because I've been having a hell of a time recording in OBS with World of Tanks. For some reason it always appears blurry, and I finally realized. Hope it doesn't do that mid-battle or I'm screwed. Okay, as you can tell, I am the scout in this battle, obviously. The BT7 is small, but a fairly fast vehicle, and it has a pretty good final gun upgrade to it. I don't know the exact penetration or damage. If you want something like that with exact stats, go watch somebody known as Mingles with Jingles. I highly recommend him. He's entertaining, and he's very well versed in the games he plays. So, okay. Basically, as a scout, you can do pretty much anything you want, but as a scout, you want to spot for your bigger tanks because some of your enemy tanks you're not even going to be able to touch or damage whatsoever. So, that being said, I'm going to take the risky approach, and I'm going to go ahead and head up to the castle, which anybody who's played this, we already lost somebody? Drove into the river. This is a bad idea what I'm doing right now, but I kind of want to see if I can reveal somebody, and there we go. I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, they got a shot off on me, but at least we know where they are. So, now I'm going to leave the rest of what's going on up to our team. They're already capturing the base, and it looks like we've got some guys in G6 heading that way. Yeah, we're doing fairly decently. M3 Lee, buddy of mine, actually, oh, my engine's screwed up. I just realized that. You always have to use parts. I always pack at least one spare part. I think you can pack more, but I always pack at least one spare part, one fire extinguisher, and one med kit for a crew member. They're all really important. There are better versions of all those parts, but they're expensive, and I'm just hesitant to use them in lower tier battles like this. Not that I'm a pro player, mind you. So, it looks like so far we're doing better. The only tank we've lost on our team is the one guy that just went into the river for some reason. I don't know if that was even on purpose. Deal Musen. I don't know what happened to Deal Musen, but it looks like he wanted to take a dive. So anyways, I'm not that great of a player, obviously, but I'm mostly just testing it out, so hopefully this recording goes through well. And just in case it does, I'll go ahead and start talking about the game a little bit and what I like about it. Looks like we've got... Oh. Yep, I was able to deal some damage as a scout. That's never a bad thing. Equip some premium rounds, and if you pay for them, you can use them. Ignore people that get mad at you for using premium rounds. I don't care what they say. We've lost way too many units over here. Iron Rage, what is he? A Matilda. Do not tangle with Matildas unless you have the armor and the penetration. They are basically... I could be good with a Matilda. Their armor, they're just boxes with cannons on them. Ah! Time to back up. Well, that was bound to happen anyways. Oh, man. That's okay. I used to play this game constantly. I'm not making excuses. I know I'm not that good of a gamer. We'll move on to a next game. I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, guys, I'm back here with you again. And we're going to try something different this time. I think this time around, I'm going to take my Panzer IV-H out for a spin. I love this tank, and for the obvious reason. I love the gun, honestly. There's nothing better than popping into a game, especially if you're a top C. I'm excited about this game. I'm at the lookout for the T1 Heavy, KV-1, and the Excelsior, but other than those, I can pretty much compete with anything else. I can hurt those if I use my heat rounds, but I need to make sure to hit them in the right spot. Looks like we've got a assortment of good tanks. The guy next to me is in a Panzer... a 3-4. It's rated as better tank than me. I've actually never used it, but I see a lot of people using it, and I love the Panzer line. I love Panzers. Besides, they're Panzers. You know, they're notorious for being deadly tanks, and the Germans had some of the best, if not the best tanks in the game, or in the world, in World War II and beyond. So, enough rambling. Let's get to the city. Yes. Oh, this is a disaster. What the f... What are you doing? That was a big cluster. Oh well. I'm not sure that it's even chatting right now, but that's not a big deal. Oh, man. Okay. Looks like the IO is moving up in the city already. I'm going to take the long way around just because I don't want to be caught up in the battle with all those heavies. But I'm big enough to contribute to the fight up ahead. Come on now. Just line up a shot. I could have took that shot. Oh, I'm gonna get your ass. You waddle your ass over here again. See where that takes you. He needs to back up a little bit. Okay. I've been quiet for a second. I'm sorry about that, guys. I just get kind of in the moment, and I don't mean to. But I suppose it's not exactly a horrible thing. Yes! That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I love about this game. Want to avoid those big guys over there. Okay, that's not good. I'll probably get a shot off on him if I... Yeah, I got tanks covering me from the other side. I might as well go ahead and see if I can plug him in the side there. Come on, Aaron, get him. That's so satisfying. There's nothing better than that feeling. Oh, was that an AT? Oh my God, I'm getting lucky, guys. Right place, right time. There's no better feeling than being in the right place at the right time. And I'm going to see if I can continue that spree. Oh yeah, he's going to shoot me in the back, of course. Oh, that's what you get for being anxious. Always be patient. Who's that guy shooting me in the ass? Probably a T-34. Or, yeah, it was definitely a T-34. He was the only tier. Yeah, I did good. I feel pretty good about that. Let's go back to the garage. Take something else out. Okay. Let's I like the A20. I don't like what it ends up facing all the time. It always... I'll take the ELC out for a spin. Anybody that knows what the ELC is knows that anybody that pilots it is either one, stupid, or crazy. And I may have a small combination of both. But not to demean myself. I think it's just the right kind of stupid to help the crazy. To help me get by. You definitely can't be sane and drive one of these things in the game. So... One of my favorite things to do in this thing is literally to just hover around and wait for that perfect moment to make that little kill shot and steal someone's kill. I'm one of those people, and I'm not ashamed of it because it's about winning the game for the team. It is not about getting the kill. Maybe it is a little bit about getting the kill, but that's not the point. I love this map. Kharkov. Yeah, I think there's a flag, an actual flag symbol that for so much gold, like 40-something or maybe 50-something gold, you can put as an emblem on your tank. The flag or the symbol of Kharkov. I thought that was cool. Now I'm going to have to put that on one of my Russian tanks. I love this game. The fact that it was free and it's so fun and so replayable, to me, and people like me that is, I don't have any shame putting some money into it occasionally. I bought the TOG, and before it was like, I remember they had one last sale for it, and I'd already had it. And people were complaining that they hadn't purchased it, that it didn't cost too much. But I think it was like a $10 to gold purchase, which is a lot for an in-game tank. I realize that. You know, there's no point spending the money if you can't afford it. Just play the game and unlock some good tanks. One tank that I wish I had unlocked was the KV5. It's kind of fast for its size, and it's powerful, etc., etc. But I won't get too into it because it's just depressing. Game should look better. Ah, a half track. I know exactly what I'm going to do, and it's a bad idea, but I'm doing it. Such a bad idea. Why am I doing this? I'm going to snipe somebody with my cannon of doom. It's like a little go-kart with a cannon on it. I don't know how you can not love this thing. It's so fun. Oh, he wants to shoot me. He's like, ooh, I'm gonna eat the CLC for breakfast. Yes. Way to waste your shot there. Stab-a-lab. Okay. Time to be newbie, yes. Is it going to hurt him? Yes! How can I make a difference? I know how exactly I can make a difference. Chaffee, my mortal enemy. Just as fast, if not faster than me, and it has a cannon that turns around all the way. That is definitely mortal enemy material. That was satisfying. Time to run away. Don't be greedy, don't be greedy, don't be greedy. I love this thing's cannon, man. I know people get pissed when this little pipsqueak kills them, but it's so satisfying to be the little guy with a big gun. We've got people breaking through our lines. I have not been paying attention, but it looks like it's a close game. I definitely can't say that one team or the other is winning. That was a horrible move, but hey, driving through houses is fun, right? Get an armor penetration round or whatever the hell you want to call it. Svahili, Svahili. I'm going to help kill Rampant Carnage. He's in an IS-3. They're extremely powerful tanks. And what I'm about to do is really stupid. Okay, that right there. It'd be stupid if I didn't take this shot. Take the shot, dude. Thank you. Now I can focus on this asshole over here. If I can kill this guy, I can help my other tanks to focus on the enemy team. Focus on me. Focus on me. Ah, that close and it missed. It's a bad idea to be holding still like this. That's okay. SU-14-2, huh? Okay. I know exactly who the fuck I'm hunting now. Yeah, I get pissed. So you're gonna have to pardon me for that. He's probably gonna shoot me right in the face. Yeah, big boy. That was satisfying. I feel better. I'm sorry about the language, guys. I'm a hothead with a big heart. That's all that really matters towards the end here. Yeah, they're right. If we could just get in there. We've pretty much lost this game, though, unfortunately. And I feel like that's partially my fault. But as a scout with a big heart, I will live to fight another day. That's alright. It was so satisfying killing that artillery unit. You know that dude knew he was screwed when I showed up. It's like a wasp with a big-ass stinger and you're allergic. That's what that situation was. I need to win a battle with this guy. He deserves a win. Who's texting me? Say what? Okay. Karelia. I never remember the names, but you see a map and you know what it is. I mean, that's how I am anyways. I've definitely used some money that game. I was using a lot of premium rounds. These big games, oh, an OI. It's not even the OI EXP, which I think is experimental or something. I might be wrong. But the OI Japanese heavy tank is an asshole tank. It is a bully. It walks through, but it's a bully that backs his shit up. It's not a pushover tank. So, that being said, okay, here we go. Pretty sure I was seeing Ariana Grande's focus on me when I was trying to fight that IS. And then artillery unit hit me and somehow didn't kill me. I don't know how that happened. Okay. Rushman. What is that, a T-67? Those things are awesome. You should never underestimate a T-67. They will screw your world up. I'm so glad he's with me, too, because I'd be a little frightened to be alone at this moment. Oh, yeah. I'm not dealing with that. Yes, sir. I'm gonna let the big guys deal with this edge. But I am not going to hesitate to help them if I can. Bad idea. Get out of there, Stabby. Yep. Hammered. Hopefully, Hottest Shell gets a little anxious and comes up that hill. But right now, as we speak, I'm not really in a position to do much for him. I can't really spot anything from here, and they've got a perfect line. Yeah, get anxious, KV. Okay. What is Mjondi, or whatever his name is? Mjondi. A Hellcat. Yeah, I'm not tangling one of those either. Anything that has a lot of damage in a cannon is something I really don't want to mess with. I'm more of a hit and run kind of guy, and this is more of a hit and run kind of tank. Asshole. Okay. That was a good kill. No thanks to me. He definitely did that one all on his own. I need to scout a little bit for my team's sake. Come on. Zoom in a year now. The last shot I'm gonna take before I move. He's already relocated. So too shall I. Hellcat. Okay. I don't know what he's doing, but it seems a little suicidal. That's fine. He was taken out, so that's good. We are definitely at a standstill with these guys. But we've got people on the ridge, so if I can just spot some units for them. Ah, God, this is not going well. Well, it's off to victory or death. I've got a spot for my team. Oh, shit. That's okay. It's a Hellcat for you. I hope he's on there. I hope he's on his side the remainder of the game, because that makes me so happy. I love when that happens. Oh, God. It's a good thing I had a warning intro for you guys. Okay. One last tank. One last tank. What to do it with. What to do it with. We'll go with my old favorite, the T-34. The T-34 main battle tank. It's a medium tank in the game. Relatively fast, relatively powerful. And I actually don't opt for the last available cannon that you can upgrade to. I actually opt for the one that has a good bit lower damage, but way better penetration. Because I want to actually hurt the target. I don't want to have a lot of damage, but it bounce off the enemy. Yes, you can use heat rounds, but there's nothing quite like a shell or a cannon that reloads as fast as this one right here. Okay, I'm about a medium tank, which is okay with. I'm okay with that. Like, as in, I'm about in the medium of classes, and I am absolutely okay with that. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, blah, 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 blah. Like a sophisticated monocle-wearing fat general, and we're going to go into battle right now. Okay. I love the city in this level. I always go for the city. The looks is a ridiculous-looking tank, but it's also a kick-ass one. I always go for the city. I always try to get to... It's KZ... No. It's like J0. It's right... It's the line right between J and K0. And I do that so that my heavier tanks can get there and hold the corner. It might seem stupid, but if you can get to the city and control it, you can control the rest of the map, it feels like. It's important to control all down the 1, 2, 3, and 4 lines as well, but I love to get up here and control the E village. So I'm going to try and get up there. There's an A20. If I encounter him, I should be able to dispatch him pretty easily. I've got a fairly solid chance against this team because my cannon can penetrate any one of their tanks. But hopefully I get up there first and I'm able to hold them off until these heavy tanks can get up here. I hate to be the annoying guy that sends out the distress signal for help, but I'm definitely going to be that guy. And I'm going to poke my head around the corner, and there's definitely a guy there. Octurus, Chaffee. I'm going to pull back real quick, just because being alone right now is a bad idea, and our team is holding off for some reason. Maybe they know something I don't know, and they're probably better gamers all in all, so that's okay. I really would like for my team to group up with me, though. I don't want to hold the city alone. And it looks like they're starting to move now. We've got a medium tank here, and it looks to be, whatever his name is, one of our Shermans, M4A3E2. Yes, guys, I realize I'm not the greatest driver. By all means. No, you don't. Yeah. You fucking... I am definitely in trouble right now. But it looks like this Churchill. Yeah, he focused on me, didn't he? As you can tell, I'm definitely not the best gamer at that game, or for many others for that fact. Once I started working a lot, it seems like every one of my skills just deteriorated, and now I'm paying for it. Regardless, if you guys like what you saw, go ahead and slap that like button. And if you want to go ahead and comment, leave criticism, go right ahead. I welcome it all. But as far as I'm concerned now, you can either stick around for more of my videos coming up next, but either way, I'm Euclid Gamer, and I'll see you guys in the next video.